2. Luckily, I was only a few minutes into this session when XSplit just stopped working on me for no apparent reason. It just said, oh hey, yeah, we're not going to work anymore, and we're going to try and split it into 2 files, but it's not actually going to restart for the second file because fuck you. Alright, well, you didn't really miss anything, just me apologizing for how long it's been. I went on a bit of a rant about, President Orange Foolius, because I'm recording this the night of the State of the Union address. And yada yada yada, let's just go ahead and get back on with the game. I think, like I said last time, I'm going to try and beat my score on the golf mini game for the first date with Brian, and then once I get that out of the way, we can do the last date with Damien, which will be the end of this Let's Play. I don't actually have any plans for games after that, because unfortunately there's not that many games I can run on this computer. It's not mine, it's my grandmother's. She's just nice enough to let me use it, and while it's a nice computer, it's a Dell, runs Windows 7 and all that. The video card is pretty much of the bare minimum quality, which makes sense. She's not a gamer. But that means I can't really run many, there aren't that many games I can run on this thing. I mean, I tried installing Saints Row 3 on here once, because I still have my copy via Steam. I tried to download it and install it, it just wouldn't work, and Star Trek Online doesn't work on here either, so, I mean, my options for what I can do a Let's Play for are rather limited. I mean, if any of y'all would like to watch me play, older games like Baldur's Gate, the first 2 Fallouts, Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri, I'm certainly open to it, but, let's just go ahead and get on with it. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strange. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Okay, did something happen? Leave her alone. I think I clicked did something happen last time, so this is kind of going against my instincts here, but alright, I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Wow, I have no idea what has her so upset. She seemed totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it would only have made her more upset. I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. Oh, that was an awkward cut to daytime? Okay. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen, like she usually does, I hear her make a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Oh, this isn't just the next morning. This is the next day after school. That's a bit of a... I know it's not the biggest time jump in this game, but that was just really awkward. Didn't even get a loading screen. Hey, Pumpkin? I would never give my kid the nickname Pumpkin. Of course, it's a non-issue. I'm not having children anyway, but... What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah.
Ah.
Amanda sits down at the table across from me. So, I want to talk about what happened the other night. The other night? Whoa, was it like 2 days later? Jesus. Amanda looks away. What has you so upset? What's going on? I told you I don't want to talk about it. Well, You've been giving me an attitude lately, and I'd like to know why. It's none of your business. What happened? Is it something I did? No, Dad, can't you just drop it? Amanda, please talk to me. I feel like you're drifting away from me. I don't have to tell you everything. I'm an adult now. You should treat me like one. Amanda, I'm only pressing this because I care about you, and I want you to be okay. If you're not going to tell me, then fine. No matter how much you don't want me to care about your health and well-being, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm your dad. It's my job. That's all. If you ever decide you want to talk about it, I'm always here for you. I reach out and squeeze her hand. Always.
Oh, no.
Okay. Sorry. The juxtaposition of that sound and that text. Okay. Amanda gets up. I'm gonna go now. Alright. Watch Amanda go into her room and close the door.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright, time for some mini golf. Alright. Hey, I'm Brian. No, I'm Brian. That was such a lame joke, I am so sorry. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. On a Friday night, you are most likely to see just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My fishing pole. Whether your turn-ons, a keen understanding of steak cuts, what did you want to be when you grew up, fireman, what's your favorite movie genre, romantic comedies, what's your ideal date, deck building, what do you never leave home without, my portable fishing pole, okay, I spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. Okay, so that music's gonna make it awkward to edit the loading screen break there. Man, I don't know how I feel about hanging out with Brian more, but it seems like Daisy and Amanda got along really well. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and hang out with Brian more for the sake of the kids. I crack my knuckles and start typing. Hey Brian, great grabbing burgers with you at the cookout yesterday. We should get the kids together and hang out soon. I wait a couple of minutes until a ding comes from my computer and a message pops up on the screen. It's Brian. Let's see what he has to say. Yes, it really does feel weird for me to be saying that name considering it's my name, you know? Hey, man, always love a good burg with a buddy. We should definitely hang out. What do you think about mini golf? We could bring the girls out and have ourselves a little friendly competition. Rock on, Brian. He signed his name. That's cute. Friendly competition? This is perfect. I know Amanda and I will crush Brian in mini golf. Well, we'll wait to see about that, won't we? I've been taking her to mini golf courses since she was a little kid, and I'm proud to say that she's almost better at it than I am. Almost. I type back. That sounds great, man. Name the time and place, and we'll be there. Hey, Amanda. Hey, would you be up for some mini golf with Brian and Daisy? I'm a little out of practice, and I know my backswing leaves something to be desired, but I think I could keep it in the negatives. Perfect. Come on, kiddo. Let's do this. You ready for this? Arr, matey. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Why are you talking like that? Because this mini golf course is pirate themed? I just now realized that we are standing on top of a giant pirate ship in the middle of a putt-putt course. Oh.
Yeah.
Come on, Pirate Dad. Won't you talk like a pirate with me? Arr. Ahoy. Scurvy? I don't remember which one I picked last time. Oh god. Pretty sure I played along and went the putter is my blade and the ball is my foe. I will slice it with heavenly grace to achieve the victory I know is mine. Come on, Dad. You told me that this was just going to be some friendly competition. Friendly competition is dad code for actual competition. I need to prepare my body, mind, and soul to defeat Brian on the field of glorious battle. It's just mini-golf. Just mini-golf? It's so much more than that. I kneel down and place a hand on Amanda's shoulder. I just want you to know that there's no pressure. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it too much. But we have to beat Brian at mini-golf. Whatever happened to just having fun? Oh, we will have fun. When we beat them. Amanda gives me a side-eye, but before I can side-eye her back, I spot Brian and Daisy.
Hey.
Ahoy there, mateys!
Huh.
No, I definitely don't remember what voice I did for him, so, we're just gonna go with, we're gonna go with deep. We're gonna go with like a quiet Brian Blessed here. Brian walks up with Daisy in tow. It looks like they already rented us some golf clubs for our mini-golf excursion. Total power move. Why didn't I think that? Why didn't I think of that? I can talk, honestly.
Yeah.
Alright, first mate. I hear there's buried treasure in these waters. You gonna help me plunder it? Oh. Amanda, I don't think this is a real pirate ship. I think it's just to play putt-putt on.
Dad.
Amanda gives Daisy a look. I mean, aye aye, Captain. Daisy winks at Amanda. Ah, look at those. Oh, look at those two. They're two peas in a pod. So, you excited to get some mini-golf in? Oh, you know it. You a gambling man? I know when to hold 'em, depends on the... Do I get you if I win? I didn't do that last time. I'm not doing it this time because I'm not trying to woo him. Let's see, it depends on the table. I know when to hold him. Which one did I go with last time? I know when to hold him. I know when to hold him. I know when to fold him. I know when to, shoot. That's pretty much all I know how to do. Ah, damn, I think this is the one I picked last time. It's like, know when to hold him, know when to fold him, know when to walk away, and know when to run? I don't think I've ever actually heard the whole song, so if I got that right, that was an impressive feat. How about the loser buys drinks tonight? Alright. But how about we make it a bit more interesting? I'm listening. The loser has to mow the winner's lawn this weekend. Well, my yard's pretty big. Are you prepared to take that on? I think you should be a little more concerned with how you're going to maneuver around my hedges. It's highly technical work, not for the faint of heart. I don't think I'll need to worry about that. I'm very good at mini-golf, you know. Oh yeah? Hole-in-one every time. Why did he say that? What I just said is not a true thing, but it already came out of my mouth, so I have to stand by it. I'm looking forward to seeing that happen. Brian and I eye each other up and down. May the best dad win. Brian and I shake hands and lock eyes. It's about to go down. Alright. Let's see if I can do it right. Oh. Right, I keep forgetting I don't have how much... I keep forgetting that I don't actually have that much control over... Damn it!
You've lost your ball.
Fuck. Yeah, oh, come on! Oh. Oh. Fuck me running. Okay. Oh, come come on! Game, really?
You've lost your ball.
Ah. I think what I need to do is not that.
Dead men sink no pucks.
Oh my god, I think I'm actually doing worse this time than I did when I first played this. Ah, Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Hey, come on!
Dead men sink no pucks.
You see, the damn thing goes too fast. That's the problem. By the time I click it, it's gone past where I actually wanted it to be. Yep, see, just like right there.
You've lost your ball.
Blow me, game. Blow me.
You've
Ah!
lost your ball.
Yeah, great. I'm actually doing worse this time. Wonderful. This is just, oh, fuck, that was, no. How dare you, game? That was right there. That was right, the line was right, just, Well, congratulations, folks. You just understand why it's probably not a good idea to do multiplayer with me. I got a couple more than that the first time I did that mini game. Like, only a couple, but still. Ouch. I think I got one here. That was embarrassing, honestly. I'm actually sorry that you had to see that. Well, back to the not mini game. Amanda pulls me aside while Brian and Daisy start walking to the next hole. Hey, you having a good time? I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time trying to destroy Brian underfoot. I just asked because your eye is twitching. No, it's not. I feel my left eye twitch. Amanda raises her eyebrows. We're out here to have fun, remember? It's just a game. You're right. It is just a game. A game with extremely high stakes that we are currently losing. Dad. Please, Amanda. Please nail this next hole for me. I need your help now more than ever. If it's really that important to you, sure. Amanda walks over and tees up for a particularly hard windmill hole. Gripping her club, she winds up and launches the ball into the parking lot. She looks me right in the eye and does an exaggerated shrug. Oops. I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her act of youthful defiance. She walks over and pats me on the back. That was for your own good. Love you, kiddo.
Armating.
Oh. Oh.
Dead men sink no pucks.
See, if it wasn't going so damn fast, that's the problem.
Dead men sink no pucks.
Hey! No! That...
You've lost your ball.
Because I clicked on it when it was pointing right, you son of a bitch. And yet it went to...
Sink no pucks.
You see what I mean about it going too fast? I click on it while it's pointing to the right, and it shoots back to the left. It's like, I cannot click fast enough for this damn thing. See? Just right... You saw that, right? You saw that the line was in the opposite direction from where the ball went.
Yo-ho-ho in a hole full of balls.
Oh, come on. The line was between the...
Dead men sink no pucks.
You see, I gotta click before it's pointing where I want it to go. That's the only way I'm gonna have any chance at this.
You've lost your ball.
Ugh. I try to maintain an air of professionalism because there are children present, but I can feel the crushing weight of the 4 dads before me, casting a disappointed look upon my broken frame. I have failed you, fathers, and for that I am sorry. Yeah, I'm not too happy about that either.
Ah.
Man, that was some good shooting there, Richard. Fuck you, man. I have lost that putt-putt. I'm sorry. Amanda groans.
Right.
Arr, Daisy, did you have a good time? Yo-ho-ho, I did. We haven't even found the buried treasure yet. I think we would need to apply for a permit to dig around here.
Huh.
I can take Daisy home so we can get the city paperwork started for digging. You two enjoy your night.
Ah.
Sounds like a plan. Richard, you cool with that? Sure, just don't get yourselves into too much trouble. Can do. I'll make sure we get into a perfectly reasonable amount of trouble. Amanda and Daisy skip away, yelling about buried treasure. Bless that kid's tiny, rebellious heart. Well, guess we should hit the bar now.
Ah.
There's actually a tiki bar attached to this place. How about that? That sounds like a plan. Guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which I'm not jazzed about, considering I just completely blew it on the putt-putt course. Okay, Dad, you can do this. Just gotta drown my sorrows in some tropical loser drink and get out of here. Brian and I walk into the Freaky Tiki, a kitschy, island-themed bar. Palm trees adorn the walls and several fake parrots are strewn about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Yeah, in case you're wondering what that mute was about, I had to do something unpleasant with my nose, and you definitely don't want to hear that kind of thing. 2 pineapples of hospitality, please. The bartender whips up 2 rum drinks inside of hollowed-out pineapples. He sets them on fire, and we have to blow them out before we can drink them. Usually I just like to, I don't know, drink my drinks. If you don't want yours, I'll take it. And best me again? I think not. I take a sip of my pineapple of hospitality. Sorrow tastes fruity. My lawn care needs are very particular. I hope you're up for the challenge. Oh, don't worry. I'll bring my own salt to promote healthy growth in a sustainable environment. Oh, come on now, Richard. I'm just having a little fun with you. I grumble and sip more of my fruity sorrow drink. Fine, you got me on this one. While I sip more of my drink, I notice a TV in the corner. Hey, Extreme Makeover Deck Edition is on. I love this show. Always made me want to own a deck. Ugh, I hate this show. Why? It's so clearly fake. Well, yeah, it's reality TV. Who cares? I care. I'm a general contractor. I work with decks all the time. There's no way they're renovating those decks in a matter of 2 days. It's impossible. That's a 3-week job, minimum. So you want them to cover those 3 weeks extensively in every episode? It can't be that interesting to watch. It can't be that interesting to watch a bunch of dudes slave over a deck for that long. Nobody would watch it. I don't like any of those home improvement shows. I want to watch stuff that's real. Like Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. I have terrible news for you, Richard. No, not them too. That's the awful truth. Not the ghosts, though. Those are real. Trucks just don't have emergency escape buttons. I've been lied to for so long. We both chuckle and sip on our pineapples. So wait, you're a general contractor? Sure am. I actually helped plan the cul-de-sac we live in. Wow, nice work. Yeah, kinda took after the footsteps of my old man. You was a general contractor too? The best. He practically built half of this town with his bare hands. It's weird how you spend your whole life trying not to become your father. Then you wake up one day and there you are. But I get to work with my hands and it pays more than enough to take care of my daughter. So it's an absolute dream job. For me, at least. Well, that's impressive. Building stuff has always been my weak point as a dad, and I've been okay with that. Until now. Now I must defeat him. I do have that patio furniture that I haven't put together still sitting in the garage. Okay, maybe I should cool it with a dad competition. Gotta keep it light. Tell me your classic jokes. Ask about his daughter. Stare him down unblinking. Okay, I did the ask about his daughter last time. I'm pretty sure about that. Pretty sure. About 75% sure. So, a three-legged dog walks into a bar. Uh-huh. And he goes up to the bartender and says, I'm looking for the man who shot my leg. Is that how it goes? Nope, but I refuse to admit it. Yes. It's one of those anti-jokes. It's very avant-garde. Ah, crap, I did do this one before. Oh, so it was supposed to not be funny? I walked right into that one. Sure. I take a long sip of my drink. See, we can keep things friendly here. This is perfectly pleasant. I could do this all night. Because I feel an innate need to impress Brian and prove I'm better than him, obviously. That's the only reason. I think. Let's keep it moving. So you ask about dog, complain about this. I did ask, I'm pretty sure okay. And I am also certain I selected ask about his dog before. You know what, I'm not trying to win him, but let's compliment the beard anyway. Your beard is nice. It looks very healthy. Thanks, I grew it myself. Yeah, that's something I can never do. I've tried to grow a beard. I can't do it. I got bad hair genes. Nothing I can do about it. Hey, you're not allowed to dad joke another dad. Is this how our daughters feel all the time? I'm upset. Hi, upset. I'm dad. No. I mean, you walked right into that one. That's Dad Joke 101. Listen, buddy, I took Dad Joke 101 years ago. I'm in the 400 level classes and well on my way to a degree in fart humor. Wow, Amanda must be so proud. She is not. I look around the room and take in all the kitschy decor, looking for something else to comment on. There's a gigantic fish hanging above Brian, and I... I gesture to it. This is why I should make sure the thing is full before I start reading, because then I don't make really awkward grammar mistakes like that. I don't know, who am I kidding? I'd make them anyway. Cool fish. It's definitely fake. What? Really? Everything in here is fake. That palm tree over there is just a ficus with plastic coconuts glued to it. I look over. He's right. But I almost caught something like that fish once. Mine was bigger, though. Of course it was. I swear I did not remember that was going to be the next line. Oh, oh, you have no idea how much I needed that. I needed that laugh just then. This has been a rough month. Okay. Oh, really? Yep. I went on a trip. I went on a trip to Hawaii maybe a decade ago. See what I mean about the making errors? All right. We were out on the sea for 3 days, catching fish, drinking beer, you know, guy stuff. We had a hot plate on the boat so we could sear the fish right after we caught it. Throw a little bit of salt and lemon on there. Oh man, that's some of the best food I've ever had. That actually sounds amazing. Well, it was the last day. Everyone had gone to bed already, but I was out there watching the stars. Had my line out too. Then all of a sudden it just starts running. So I jump on the reel before it gets ripped out of the rod rack and start fighting with the damn thing. I'm out there for maybe an hour. Can't call out to my shipmates. It's just man against nature. Finally, I'm starting to tucker the guy out. I get him up to the surface and finally get a sight of it. The biggest marlin I've ever seen. Hemingway-esque. I get it onto the boat, single-handedly. And you know what happens next? What happens next? The damn thing smacks me in the face with its tail. Knocks me out. I wake up the next morning on the deck. The fish gone. Never felt dumber. So it got away. I think there's another version of me that would have spent the rest of my life trying to catch that fish Captain Ahab style. I'm sure Daisy would be supportive. Aw, man, fishing's the life. Haven't gone enough lately. You go fishing? Actually, I have a confession to make. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I having this inexplicable urge to be vulnerable with him? I can't tell him that I'm terrible at fishing. I lean in close. I'm amazing at fishing, I'm the best at fishing, no one can outfish me. I don't remember which one of these I picked last time. And I don't have the option to just own it, so that kind of sucks. I'm amazing at fishing, there we go. I'm simply the best out there. God. Okay, since you're such a pro, I'm taking you fishing. Do you want to go fishing? Wait, don't answer that. Yes, you do. We're going fishing. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know. Come on, it'll be a blast. I know the perfect little fishing spot. I'll bring some beers, we can just sit back, relax, and reel in some trout. We'll bring the kids with us. Come on. You know you want to. I suddenly got all game show host there all of a sudden. I sigh. I've been cornered. Yeah, okay. Brian gives me an exuberant high five. Yes, maybe we'll see who can catch the most fish, so I can get you mowing my lawn. You can try to beat me, but they don't call me Richard, you good at catching fish Cornell for nothing. Oh god, that was embarrassing. I am spinning a web of lies that I fear will one day consume me. Sounds like it'll be a scrap. Brian and I finish our drinks and head outside. Till next time. This is a great opportunity for French. Did I pick that one last? I'm real excited. Kiss my bass, Brian. I'm going with this one. Gladly. Brian extends his hand and gives me a friendly but firm handshake. I see the competitive fire in his eyes. This is going to become a whole thing, isn't it? Once Brian takes over babysitting duties, Amanda walks home with me. She immediately plops down on the couch and flips on the TV. So, how was your hang with Brian? It was okay. Oh yeah, he seems like a neat dude. I think so? I don't know. The guy loves a good competition. But then again, apparently so do I. What did you and Daisy end up doing? Oh, we hunted for treasure for a bit, but Daisy was really adamant about not digging without a permit, so we just watched some documentary about theoretical physics. I put her to bed and then sat around eating Brian's food.
Oh.
Don't tell him I said that. That's standard babysitting protocol, I believe. I really like hanging out with Daisy. She's super mature for her age. Yeah, Brian says she has a hard time relating to other kids. She kind of reminds me of you at her age. Although she doesn't bite people as much as you did. I can't believe I'm finally the cool older kid. Feels good. You gonna hang out with Brian again? That's the thing. He wants to go fishing with me.
Ah.
Oh. I told him I was an amazing fisherman. You hate fishing. I know. I'm kind of panicking.
Huh.
I'm sure it'll be fine. All you have to do is wake up at the crack of dawn and sit silently in a boat on a lake for hours on end with no promise of a tangible reward, your only companion being the fear and doubt you harbor deep within your heart. Fishing's fun, you'll remind yourself, as the world darkens around you and you wonder if it's really you staring back at yourself in the lake's reflection, or simply just the abyss. Yeah, laugh it up, Amanda. You're coming with us.
Oh.
It is my constitutional right to outright refuse this order. Daisy's coming too. Well, I bet I could convince Brian to bring his dog. Fine. Sold. I'm in. Alright, I'm bushed. Gonna call it a night. Don't stay up too late, okay? You got it, Pops.
You gave me a run for my money.
Sorry about the awkward cut there. Apparently there was an issue with the encoding, and it restarted, and okay. Anyway, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, that's going to be it for this session. I will see y'all next time for the final date with Damien, and for the end of my Let's Play of Dream Daddy. So, see ya when I see ya.